Hello guys, and welcome again to my new video finally, and that is my PSP collection. As a matter of fact, it's my first request video from my good friend MrRPGcrazy. How are you, my friend? And he asked me that he wants to see my PSP collection, and I have to say so far it's pretty good. And I was waiting to collect some PSP games, like 3 or 4 games, but I said, you know what, some of them are rare and are PAL regions. I like to collect the special edition. Sometimes it's on the PAL region and the American regions. And so far, I said, you know what, I'm too lazy to buy PSP games, and that is Final Fantasy Dissidia and 1 and 2 and Persona 2 and Arcana Hearts. So I said I'll wait for those games. I searched for them. Haven't found it yet, but I think I found Final Fantasy Dissidia 2. And it's kind of cheap, like $5-6. It's sealed, so hey, good. So I'm gonna buy it maybe tomorrow, after tomorrow. So yeah, and before we go again, the PSP is my favorite handheld system. I know the DS has a lot of great games like Suikoden, which I'm waiting for the PSP. Still waiting 1 year now. And the Castlevania series and The World End With You. I heard about that game. That game looks amazing. Seen the gameplay footage 2 weeks ago, and it looks amazing. And I heard there's gonna be a sequel. And speaking of sequels, Kingdom Hearts on the DS. I think a lot of people hate that game. I don't know why, but I tried to collect them. And yeah, that's it. And let's go with my first game, which I bought, and I haven't played it yet. Twisted Metal. I bought this game when the PSP was early, so Twisted Metal. I'm a fan of the Twisted Metal 2. Still my favorite. I don't know about this game. This game looks okay for a PSP game, so I don't know if it has like 2-player. We can play 2-player on cross game like the System Link. Then yeah, cool. And God of War, Chains of Olympus. Yeah, Chains of Olympus. I always have to mix up with Ghost of Sparta. That is Chains of Olympus. Love this game. This game is a prequel. If you haven't played the God of War, I think God of War 1 or 2. If it goes prequel, so I love prequel games. You know, prequel games. You know, it tells you how this game began or why he pissed off. I want to spoil it, but you'll know why he's pissed off. The anger begins. I like to call it. And I think that's my 5th or 4th PSP RPG that I bought, and that is I forgot its name, Spectral Souls. It's a NIS America game. It's a tactical RPG, and I played it back. I played like a couple of gameplays, like 2 or 3 stages, and it's okay. If you're a fan of tactical RPG, give it a shot. You know, you'll like it. If it has an anime artwork, you know, the 2D artwork, I love that kind of game, especially on a portable system. A prequel to a game that made revolutionized RPG, that made RPG famous, as we all know, and that is Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. A lot of people hate this game. I, for one, love it. I haven't gone too far in this game. Like I think like 6 or 8 hours. The game is amazing. Zack is a cool character. I know he's kind of a cocky character, but I'm used to it. I played a lot of RPG that has a lot of cocky character and begins to be cool when he progressed the game. So, Chess already played this game. It's pretty good. The only game that I regret buying it, and that is Sega Collection. I remember, I think there is, the only reason, believe it or not, it's not the RPG. That's this game. Columns. I bought this game early, and I'm a huge Sega Genesis puzzle game. Back then, when I was growing up, I haven't played any RPGs, and Columns and Comic Zone and Shinobi. Those games were my best friend back then. And Columns was my favorite puzzle game on the Sega Genesis. But now, I don't buy it. I think I'm gonna buy it on the Xbox 360 if they have it on demand. And another early PSP game, Mortal Kombat. Not a fan of this game. Don't buy it. It has some exclusive content on the PSP, and it was, again, puzzle game. I don't know why, but I'm a sucker for a puzzle game. I love puzzle games. It kind of takes you in the mood, that he wanted to get a high score. So yeah, this game is a good when you want to play only the puzzles, not the fatalities. I know, but the game is not that good. So if you want to play a good fighting classic Mortal Kombat, play the Ultimate on the PS1 / the N64. So Mortal Kombat. My second RPG on the PSP, The Blade Dancer. I haven't played this game much. Played like a couple of minutes, and the game is, it has no music. If you want to battle, just hear all. You can always hear only the nature. Only that you can hear the bird and the water, rivers, and everything. You don't hear any battle theme, which is weird. So buy this game. It's not expensive. It's not expensive. I've seen it on eBay like $10 or $5 sealed. I'm a huge fan of this game. Mega Man, the X versions. I'm a huge fan of the X series. Bought it on PS2, cheap by the way too. I don't know why I'm lucky these days. The game is expensive on Amazon / eBay on the X collection. Buy this game and buy the X collection. If you find it on your local store, buy it. You're gonna love it. It has every Mega Man X collection on the PS1 only. So Mega Man. Power-ups, I always forget the name. It's a remake from the first Mega Man on the NES, which is a cool idea. Love it. Capcom, my enemy now. Capcom. I don't want to talk about Capcom. I want to make any thought about it, but Konami's better. Always have been. Konami's better. And yeah, Capcom's a pretty good game. Love the music too. Double game. Final Fantasy 1 and 2. Haven't played them, but I played them like 2 hours to see the gameplay, how it works, how the game became famous. This game is weird. You don't have level ups. I remember you don't have level ups, so you have to level up your weapons. If you're a fan of those games. If you're fed up with these games, play The Last Remnant on the 360. It has some frame rate issues on the 360, so the best chance if you want to play it on the PC. And we got sidetracked. The PS1, the PSP, it also has the PS1 version. So if you want to play these games, play it on the PSP. It's better, but if you want to play it now, if you want to play it like we really need to play it on the PSN store. You can get it for $10 for 2 games. The music on this game is amazing. I love the Rebel theme on the Final Fantasy 2. It's amazing. I always listen to it. It's like my national anthem now of RPGs. And the PS1 and the PSP, I don't know why I keep saying PS1, but this game, it's okay. It's not your Final Fantasy 4 or 5 or 6, Cloud or Cecil or Squall. But it's if you have to think back in the time, back in when RPG was not that good or didn't get famous, So this game is good for its time. I don't want to bash games because it's cliche now. I respect those games. I love these games. So pretty good games. This game, on the other hand, you may hate this game. I know a lot of people hate this game because the battle system, weird. Speaking of Kingdom Hearts on the DS, we got the Kingdom Hearts and the Birth by Sleep PSP. It's a pretty good game. The thing that made me buy this game early was Snow White. Snow White is my favorite character on the Disney universe, the movie and the Disney cartoon. So it's a pretty good game. I love this game, love the music, love the stages on the Peter Pan and Alice in Wonderland. I think there's no, that's not Alice in Wonderland. Stitch, sorry, Leo and Stitch. I love the stages and everything. The character, the voice acting is amazing. Again, Kingdom Hearts. If you're a fan, bought this game. You already bought this game. And I don't know if I have my subs who love this kind of games, the card games. You know what I mean? If you're a fan of this game, Yu-Gi-Oh on the PSP, Yu-Gi-Oh Tag Force. I always forget the name again. I don't know why. But if you're a fan of the Yu-Gi-Oh, it's amazing. I love the Yu-Gi-Oh series since the early PS1, the early 2000s. When the PS1 had this game, the Yu-Gi character, So if you play this, if it has tag team, you can play story mode. You can create, you can get any character you want from any school, from the blue, the yellow, and the red. So if you're a fan of these games, buy this game, or you can buy it on the PS2. My sister's favorite game on the PSP, and that is Ridge Racer. My sister loves Ridge Racer. I don't know why. I always tell her Need for Speed is better, but I like to see my family love this. I like to see my family love video games. So Ridge Racer, I haven't played it yet. She also has the 360 version. So yeah, I can't tell you anything, but it's a. She loves it. She tells me she's a good game. Oh God, I remember this game. Crimson Gym Saga. I really hate to spoil a game when I'm on my gaming channel. That's the #1 rule I have. Do not spoil the game if you play an RPG, because RPG has a lot of hours you can have to put. So it's gonna be a waste if you play the game like 55 hours and someone says spoilers. You know, this kind of sucks. So I don't know if you. I don't want to say anything, but don't play that game. This game will really makes you hate this game even more. The gameplay is amazing. The battle system is amazing. Everything, the music is okay, forgettable. If you play it on the PSP, you can hear the music, but when you turn it off, nothing. So I don't know what to say, but this game will really give you something bad taste in game. In RPG, this game is gonna give you bad taste. So play this game if you don't have an RPG on your PSP. And next is, I'm just picking random games, and that is Prince of Persia. And it's my brother's. I haven't played this game yet. That's my first PSP game I bought with my brother. That's the first game. So I can't tell you anything, but he prefers the PS2 versions. Same with this game, we bought it. Pursuit Force, it's an action game. It's Euro Cup and everything. Not a fan. It's a cool game, but I've just bought this game because the PS2 was new. The graphics was amazing back then. So it's a good game, but not that good. It's, you know, like, it's okay for its time now. But now I don't know, people love this game. My favorite sports game. Not a fan of sports game. You know, I play it sometimes, but not all the time. That is Blitz Overtime. This game is violence, hence the reason why the M rated. You gotta see why it's violence. This game played on your 660, the sequel, and this game also, it's not that cheap. It's not that expensive. Sorry, it's not that expensive. You can find like 99 cents on eBay. So this game is good. Gotta keep that for last. And we got a sequel. That is Legend of Heroes. A lot of people love this game. Not this game. The Trials in the Sky. Yes, a lot of people love this game. This game is amazing. This game is like the Lunar of our generation. So yeah, I heard one of my friends told me that this game is like the Lunar of our generation. This game, I had played it. We need to. My brother's waiting for the third, and the third one is kind of rare. And yeah, that's the Legend of Heroes. Trials in the Sky. I really can't wait to play this game. My brother put like 80 hours in this game. So yeah, Legend of Heroes. My brother loved this game. He played the first one. He played just a couple of minutes, a couple of hours. Sorry. He said the games are good. Wow, this game. A lot of people love this game. It's one of my friends even said that's his favorite RPG of all time. Final Fantasy Tactics. And you might be wondering why I bought the PAL versions. If you can see, it has free stickers, free art. About this game, yeah, I know it's not that good, but it has this exclusive for PSP European version, and I said, "Whoa, I had to buy it." The American region, just a game. I played this game. This game is not for This game is not your typical tactical RPG. This game is kind of hard. So if you play this guy and play Jenna Dark, don't play this game until you know what you're doing, because this game will kick your ass. the first RPG that I ever played numerous times, like 3 times, and I have never done that before. That is Star Ocean: The First Departure. Love this game. This game I finished it like 3 or 4 times. Never get tired. The more I play it, the more I need to finish it again. I need to see what's more ending that I can get. And this time I'm gonna be more challenging and play this game on hard difficulty. Universe mod. Universe mod, yeah. I need to finish it again. I was gonna buy the reproduction version on this game. MrRPGcrazy gave me a link. And I have to say it's kind of expensive for a reproduction card for like $90 or $80, so I'm gonna pass. But if I find like $40, $30, dude, I'm gonna be the first one who could buy this game. So, Star Ocean, please buy this game. Speaking of Star Ocean 1, buy Star Ocean 2 too. Star Ocean 2 too. Okay, Star Ocean 2. The second evolution. This game, it's an amazing remake, but not my favorite, sorry. Not my favorite. I prefer, as I said in my review, my Star Ocean 2 review, as I said, this game, it's a good remake, but I prefer the PS1 version because the artwork's too, not that good. The voice acting in this game is amazing. Also on the PSP, the PS1. Not the PS1, the Star Ocean 1. The voice acting is good. It's pretty good. The gameplay is better on the Star Ocean 2. I think it's not different. They're the same. Sorry, I always have to think with Final Fantasy. The game is again it's good. Buy these games if you want to play a good RPG, like 25 hours to 30. Buy this game. Buy this game too. 30 to 40 hours. It's amazing. The music is phenomenal game. This game is hard, really hard. The ultimate goose and goblins. The game that you have to play twice to see the good ending, the real ending. The PSP, you think the PSP is easy? No, the game is hard. Capcom, yeah, I know. This game, it's amazing. It's like I don't know, always when I first played this game, I always saw this Castlevania game back when I was playing the Sega Genesis, when I was a kid. Back in, I think, 1999 or 2000. I played this game on the Sega Genesis. And I always said, this game reminds me of Castlevania, but it's a good game, not a ripoff, I was a kid back then, but this game is amazing on the PSP. The graphics are amazing, like the 2D and the 3D environment. Pretty good game, hard game, and it's amazing. Well worth your money. Underrated RPG. My brother's favorite RPG thus far on the PSP, and that is Hex's Force. I've never talked to my friend. I think only one person I've talked to this about this game. That is, it's been a long time. I can't remember, but only one person I remember talking about this game, and he said it's amazing. He finished it, but all the people I talked about said, "No, never heard about this game. Is it good? Is it bad?" I'll tell them again. This game. My brother finished and he said, and I quote, he said, "This game is amazing. Buy this game. It has 2 characters. You can play two story on 2 characters. So if you're a fan of RPG that has 2 characters to play by the story, buy this game. It's not that expensive too." Oh, if you want to talk about expensive, you're gonna pay a lot of money for the PS1 version, and that is Valkyrie Profile, and I love the music. The game, I haven't finished the game. The game is kind of difficult. The only thing I can say about the game is the bad thing about the game. The cutscenes take so long to finish. If they have the skip features, thank you. And it's also made by Tri-Ace, the original team who made this game on the PS1. It's always said Square Enix, but in my opinion, it's Tri-Ace. I love Tri-Ace. The music, the bell theme. Wow, talk about chills when you hear the first music. You gotta level up just to hear about the music. The difference between the PS1 and the PSP, the CGI cutscene only. They just added they took out the anime cutscene and put it the CGI, which is in my opinion bad move. I love an RPG when having this anime cutscene like the Lunars, the Tales series. So yeah, buy this game. If you're not a hardcore collector like the PS1, buy this game. It's not that expensive. And the DS version, I heard a lot of people said this game is disappointed. But also buy it because this game, I know the DS will be the expensive on the collection. And we have, speaking of the Tales series, Tales of Mythology, yes, Tales of the World, sorry. I haven't played this game. I played it like for, I haven't played it that much. Like, I just finished like 3 or 4 missions. That's it. The only reason why I bought this game because it has Tales of the Abyss characters, and back then I finished the Tales of the Abyss, and it still is my favorite Tales games. And this game is amazing. Tales of the Abyss, it's amazing. My brother got to buy the 3DS game, the Tales of the Abyss. The first game is gonna buy Tales of the Abyss. So yeah, the game is okay. By the way, the game is not. It's not your typical, you know. It doesn't have a story, which so far I'm just playing the missions. Do this and do that. That's it. And the Dragon Air area. My brother bought it. Can't say anything. The anime. I mean, not the anime. The back cover is amazing. The gameplay, I've never. My brother just played this game. I haven't asked him yet. More Red Racer. My sister. Taking Dark Resurrection. Just buy the consoles, don't buy the PSP. That's it. Yeah, that's all I can say. Just buy the don't buy the PSPs. The fighting game in general. I'm not a fan of fighting game in portable system because I might break them. Because I like to play on my console. Like, you know, like when I make the Hadoukens, I always have to press like, I have to like do stuff to do it right, to pull it off right. This guy at one. If I have to say, buy the PSP instead of the PS2. This has extra story and extra. I think extra story and extra gameplay. You can play more of the story. It has extra stages. I hope that they have extra characters. You know that the PSP didn't have. So buy the PSP. Yu-Gi-Oh! Tag Force. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Tag Force 5. If you're a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! Nice. I have subscribers who love Yu-Gi-Oh! I used to collect Yu-Gi-Oh! Back then. Now I just stopped. But that doesn't mean I have to stop with the games. So yeah, and I love Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm a huge addicted. They have the new battle system, which I've never seen. Haven't seen it. I don't know if you can see it. It has this white card. I don't know how the heck should I do it, but I'll try to do it. Another Tales, and I have to say the disappointing one in my collection, disappointing Tales, not in my collection. The Tales of Eternia exclusive on the PAL regions. If you want to play it on the PS1, aka expensive again. But the gameplay, the artwork, the gameplay, the music, just take out the music, the gameplay and the artwork are amazing. The music, on the other hand, the music on the battle theme is amazing. The Celestia battle, the Celestia theme, I love it. The voice acting, I hate the voice acting in this game. I don't complain voice acting in games, especially in RPG. I love voice acting. But this game makes you wish that you want to hear any voices in this game. The game's good, but the voice acting is bad. But the story is not that good. The story is Final Fantasy V of this game. And let's go from another pile to... I know I'm missing something, yeah. Parasite Eve. My brother was disappointed of this game. And he said this game is not the Parasite Eve that he remembers. He loves Parasite Eve 1, 2. I'm not a fan of 2. I love the first one. The first one is my favorite horror game of all time. I know it's not horror, but to me it's a horror game. Haven't finished it. I haven't played it, let alone played it, let alone finish it. I am not a fan of horror games. I love to watch it, but I hate to play them. But this game, my brother said, this game is like the Uncharted of... it plays like Uncharted, plays like Gears of War. The game's not that good. He said like that. Thumbs down. I don't know why, but I've seen the gameplay. The gameplay does look like the modern shooter you know, the Resident Evil type of game people love. So yeah, he said this game's thumbs down. Oh, I know I'm missing something. Yep, that's it. And let's go with the special edition. Yes, the special edition. The PSP has the amazing, you know, special editions. What way to start? By Ys Origin. Ys Chronicles, not Origins. Ys Origins. I love this game so far. I played it like 1 hour. The music. Wow! Thank you for Exceed for giving us the music. Heavy metal. I'm a heavy metal type of guy, especially in video games. Make it with the video games. Good. Love it so far. And thank you, Exceed, again for releasing. And Falcom. Yeah, Falcom. I always have to call it Falcon. Falcom. Thank you for making a remake, and Exceed for publishing this game. Thank you. Love this game. And yeah. Ys 7, I think. Yeah, I haven't played it yet. My brother finished it. I think that's Ys Legacy. I don't know the numbers of the Ys. Sorry guys. You know, I'm a fun fact. I have to say this. My brother, one of my friends said this game. He plays back in. I think he played it back then, back when the PS1 era. He played it and he said he preferred this over Zelda. I don't know. And I said, whoa, that's hardcore. And I have to be the judge of this game. I will see Zelda or. They play the same like Zelda. So, if you're a fan of this game, buy this game. This game supports Ys from the Vita, from the 3DS, and everything. If you have the Vita and the 3DS, support this game. Bought this game because I don't know why, but the gameplay is good. And I called my brother back, and he was traveling. He said, "Buy this game for me, because the game looks amazing. Because the gameplay, the artwork is amazing. I'm a huge fan of the anime cuts, the anime artwork, the drawing system, and the drawing characters, and so far it's okay. You know, I don't know the voice acting again. He played Vash the Stampede from the Trigun, and yeah. So yeah, the game is okay. The battle system is okay. It's an action RPG. Dude, I love this game. It's pretty. Can I be a real hero? I love the title. The title is like it rolls over your tongue, you know, like it's the longest title. They have a sequel, which I don't have. And I'm a huge fan of the Disguise series. And the Prinny, I haven't played it yet. Back then I was playing Disguise 4, so my brother loved it. Sadly he restarted the game again because he did something. He didn't develop so well. So he said he's gonna restart the game again. I love the title of this game. Ys, Oath of Fulgana. Love the title. And yeah, I haven't played it yet. So my brother finished all the gigs and he said this is his favorite. Gameplay is good. The music, the battle theme is bad, and that is Persona 1. And I have to say the music's not, the battle theme is annoying, really annoying. When you first heard it, it's okay. Then you hear it again, and so on and so forth. It's getting annoying. And yeah, the game, the PS1 is not that good. Don't mix the Japanese game, the Japanese version, and the American version of this game. They mixed up a lot of characters. Thankfully, they remade this game. And I'm not a fan of the first-person view, the dungeon crawling thing. Not a fan of it. But if you're a fan, buy this game. And support that part 2, which also they announced the Innocent Sin, which I played it back in early 2000s, and it wasn't that good because my brother wasn't that good in RPG. Me and him used to play this game, and we didn't understand anything about this game. Speaking of Legend of Heroes, Trials in the Sky. The people said this game, when they finished it, they said, we want a sequel, we want a sequel. They even said that game. Top 10 RPGs, which when I saw this, top 10 PSP games of 2011, sorry. And I said, this game looks amazing, and I said, okay, I'm gonna try it, because I have a lot of RPGs to play, Tales of Graces, and gotta play next Final Fantasy 17 too. So yeah, I don't know if I'm not gonna say I'm gonna play this game then I won't play it. But if I have to, if I have to pick like the game which I really need to play, that is Ease and this game. So yeah, and let's go with the final 5, and that are those games. Here we go. My favorite DS action game, and that is Castlevania. I thought I forgot about that game. I love this game. 10 out of 10. You get not 1, not 2, but 3. One of them is my favorite game of all time. That is Symphony of the Night. And I'm a huge addicted of Castlevania games. So this game, it's amazing. You get 1, 2, 3. One of them is rare on the Sega, not Sega, TurboGrafx CD. So buy this game. This game is amazing. Love this game. 10 out of 10. More fanboy. I can get more fanboyish about this game. So let's just say 10 out of 10 game. 3 games in 1. What could you ask for? And I think I'm missing 1 game. Yep. 1 game that made me love RPG. Lunar, Eternal, not Eternal Blue. I wish there's Eternal Blue. Silver Star, Harmony. Love this game. Love this game. Again, love this game. But the only thing I can say about this game, the bad side about this game is the load times. The load times, it's bad. Bad. It takes at least 10 seconds. You know, that's kind of a long time for me. But yeah. The game is amazing. If you want to play the PS1 version, please buy it because it's gonna get expensive. Or PS4, PS2, PS3, whatever, PS3. Please bring this game with the Legend of Dragoon. They got it, and let's hope that Lunar 1 and 2 be especially the number 2 on the PS Vita will be remade. I want to play this game again. So yeah, Lunar. The game that made me love RPG and made me a gamer, as you see now. This game alone. Thank you. And the last game, yeah, I just saw it. I forgot about that game. The last game, and that is Final Fantasy Complete Collection. Final Fantasy 4, the game that revolutionized RPG back in 1980 or whatever. Back in when SNES called it Final Fantasy 2. So yeah, Final Fantasy 4, amazing game for its time, and still is an amazing RPG. Love this game. Love it. I can play this game over and over, which I will do. I'm gonna make a yearly game for Final Fantasy 4, and hopefully all Final Fantasy, like Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 7 and 9. I'm gonna do it like a yearly. I can play it again. So Final Fantasy 4, amazing game. You can get the complete collection, and why you say it's complete collection, right? It has the first one and the after years. It has a sequel, you know, the sequel, the after years that happened for the Final Fantasy 4, the original. So I have to admit I'm kind of skeptical about playing the sequel, because you know Square Enix with Final Fantasy plus equals sequel, you can get it, you know, sometimes bad. So yeah, that is my PSP collection. Sorry if it took so long, and I'm really sorry, but I have to say my opinion about these games, you know. And I think I didn't mention, but I own Valkyria Chronicles on the PS3 PSN store. I bought it with a $20 with the DLC and everything. So that's it. That is my collection, and I'm thank you for this request, my good friend MrRPGcrazy. And if you want to see another if you have another request, guys, please put it in the comment or my profile and everything. And I think it's gonna be my next collection. Hopefully, it's gonna be a PS2, because PS2 I'm almost done. I'm 98% of it. My collection that I want from back in 2007. You know, the games that I really wanted. You know, I need only the Shin Megami Tensei series, the Digital Saga, and the Ground Lancer, and Magna Carta. I'm almost complete. Then I'm gonna make like complete PS2 game that I really wanted. So thank you guys. Thank you MrRPGcrazy for the request. So if you have another request, guys, please say it. So see ya. Wow, 30 minutes. Sorry guys, see ya.